Litha Healthcare was formed when the founders of Litha reversed their business into JSE-listed Myriad Medical Holdings and took control in May 2010. The group has operations in biotechnology, medical devices and pharmaceuticals. It has a market cap of 2.2 billion rand, a price-to-earnings ratio of 18. It currently pays no dividends. Well, it's not surprising that it pays no dividends, Paul. Did you see their recent results? Not looking too good.
Well, yeah, but it's an interesting story with quite a lot of corporate transactions going on. So there's some prior period comparison issues. Let's just go back a step. As you said there, Myriad Medical Holdings was a bit of a failed Altex listing. I don't even know what happened to those guys. These are the Kohanovitz brothers, Michael and Selwyn, who then brought their business, which was an emerging kind of generic pharmaceutical business, in. They've got a bunch of OTC pharma brands and so on, which they had also done. So similar business model to the ones we've been talking about. Blackstar then got involved with them, which are those same hotshot corporate finance guys that are involved with Avusa and Times Media and Mvela Panda and all of those sorts of things. They came up with the idea of getting a Canadian-based company called Pharma something or other, Pharma Plan, I think it is, Paladin Pharma or something, to agree to join up the whole thing. So the new business is exactly that. It's this combination, and I think they'll be number 5 in the market for generic pharmas, you know, by volume or value of sales or number of drugs registered or whatever it is. But if you meet these guys, they're pretty sharp guys, they're good operators. The Litha brand is now sort of becoming a bit more familiar. The one other thing to add is they've got some kind of vaccine joint venture, which the government, the South African government, is their co-shareholder in. And the idea, I think, there is that they'll develop vaccines for, you know, mass vaccination programs. Because the South African government is keen to do things, you know, on a more affordable basis to feed into the public sector and the NHI and all of that stuff. So it's a smaller player, but, you know, the share price isn't doing too badly. And I think in time those results will settle down and it'll be more apparent what's going on.
Well, Levon, what do you make of Litha right now?
Let's say it's some of the parts, as you've mentioned. It's got a history with different businesses. More recently, the Pharma Plan business being involved. I think for a number of investors, they're waiting to see these parts join successfully and to see them have a more effective, a proper distribution footprint in South Africa. There is some patents that they can access from an international base. It is something that you'd look at as a growth stock. Having looked at its share price climb very, very aggressively in the past few months, there's question marks about how much more upside will be there. Whilst it is a growth stock, I think there may be some sunshine in the horizon.
So are you hot or not on it?
I would be hot. I'd be. I wouldn't buy it at these levels. I think there might be some dust settling, and it's something that you can put away in your portfolio. But I'd be hot on this.
Paul, hot or not?
Yeah, the market likes companies of that scale, market cap 3 billion thereabouts, if it can take it from here and grow forward. So I would say, given so far as I like the sector so much, I'll be happy to go with hot on this one as well.
So 2 hots on Litha.